All right, guys, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the modern society and the modern relationship that we are having today and its impact and how they structured, organized, and things like that. I hope so you stay tuned with us. And he's looking forward to be sharing his opinions, ideas, and also he's a really critical thinker. So don't forget that we're going to go deep into this conversation with lots of his impactful ideas that might change your idea about how we should look at the relationships and things related to it. Thank you. So, first question, how do you see the structure of the families that are made today in Afghanistan, especially where we live?
Thanks so much for giving this honor to be here as part of your podcast. Actually, I really appreciate your diligence in this way to broadcast lots of new ideas and also sharing our ideas for the people. So, actually, starting a family is a kind of problematic issue in Afghanistan because there are kinds of mixture of feelings and also mixture of ideas among the families and also the people, especially the young generation. So it goes back to the purpose that we've got in our life. For example, a person who becomes young, he or she has some kinds of aspirations to achieve in their future. But some guys are just looking for a woman to have in their life, or maybe just a girl is just looking for a boy to have in their life, or they've got different kinds of wishes and desires. So now here, starting a family can be based on different purposes. So now, which side would you like me to talk about?
Well, that's up to you, but let's look at it from a different angle. And what made these desires ignite in their brain? What made it to have these? I'd like to share my opinion first. I guess the access to the most information that we have today in the world is making the world chaotic place. Honestly, it's if you type a word like how to overcome depression, there are millions of psychologists. Some of them are not even psychologists. They give you thousands of ideas, different ideas. And in the same context, if you go for anything, you get to see today that one of the most viral thing in the world is shorts or reels. And I've experienced the nights when I'm done with my work. So I usually go to bed at 10. But when I scroll down through two or three reels, I just go on. I just go on, man. The time flies.
It's just reading your mind.
Yeah, just it flies. Then when I try to go to sleep, it takes 30 minutes, an hour to go to sleep because it's creating so much energy. I don't think so. It's positive energy. It doesn't let me sleep. That's like kind of dangerous. And then when I don't use it, I just go straight to bed without any scrolling through reels and short. It's kind of peaceful. I get up very peaceful before my alarm goes on. I'm just up. What do you say about this? So these desires that we're talking about, they have lots of vicious desires. It has made this modern relationship a bit difficult,
Yeah.
isn't that?
Yeah, thank you. Actually, about the first aspect of our discussion that you just said was about the psychologists. Actually, we, especially Afghans, don't let the people do their own business. Actually, we have lots of professions in one life. Well, I'm just married now. I just want to share my experiences that I've sustained in my life. But my life is different from yours. Here we've got different kinds of specs in our life. The second point, we were trying to um, host life, which we have already aspired for a long time. As you just mentioned, the reels on social media. It's actually based on the positive or negative vibes that you have been in the pursuit of. If you're looking for the things which might be fulfilling your desires, the temptations, or the urges that you have in your life, it can be a kind of good solution. Or maybe if you're looking for the things which can be negative for you, but you think it is positive, that's also a kind of solution for you. And in any case, it's just solving a problem.
All right, that's a good point to be noted. So there it goes. Like the problem that I think is a problem might not be a problem for you.
Yeah.
Well, that could be a solution.
So we have different visions.
Yeah, different visions and different ways. And there comes like again when we get deep down into the family structures that we have. Like let's say our parents, they might think that uh, owning a phone is not necessary these days because they have heard, let's say, the words of mouth from people that there's somebody found someone, or like they have gone into depression, they're an introvert because they're using phone and things like that. One of the funniest thing that with most of our parents, even if you say I got a headache, they will just blame the phone.
Yeah.
Even if you say you are coughing, they're just blaming the phone. So the family structure is the main thing, I guess. If we focus on modernizing the family structure, that would be better.
Changing
One
their
of,
mindsets.
of course, mindsets. The thing that is concerning to me is like that we reproduce more than we can handle. Indeed, there are some thoughts about this, not go to the religious side of it, but I guess if I'm holding a bag of 30 kgs, it's okay, I can hold. But what if I'm holding a bag of 80 kgs? Do you think I can carry that?
No.
So that comes back to the modernization. We have to change the mindsets of the people. They stay from the top ones, which are parents, or our structures are different. We got grandparents as well.
Mm.
So it's different to do that in a short period of time. It takes ages to do that.
Mm.
Yeah. The next thing is that these things has created a very isolated kind of situation in all families.
It's so tight.
Yeah, it's so tight, and also it's so naive and narrow that one spit of word can destroy the whole family.
Yeah.
The
At least you're just living on the edge.
Yes, we are just on the edge. We just need a snap of a finger to finish up everything. So, what could the people do to try to at least? We cannot do it. Of course, it's like not practical to do it in this a year, 2, 3. What could people do to modernize their relationships and especially, most importantly, the family structure?
Yeah, actually, you know that we've got different things in our life. Firstly, the family, the way it's started. The people who are a bit been aging more than us, so it means our parents, maybe grandparents. So they've been receiving lots of things from the other people that past generations. Now these things are actually already curved in their mind. The things which are already curved need to be fulfilled again, need to be filled again with some things and to structure it again. So we need to reshape everything in their mind, but it takes a lot of time because they think differently from us. For example, when you want to use a phone, so maybe sometimes I just hear something from the people who are Mullah. They even think, for example, it's wrong, especially in the villages, right?
Let's not put that word very difficult to the people. They mean the religious scholars.
Yeah, yeah. So now here, for example, especially in the villages, the people are all following their scholars, and they think that whatever they say will be that in their life. If they say drinking tea can be haram for you, they think it's wrong.
Haram is an Arabic term which means prohibited in Islam.
Yeah. And also, for example, if they think that marriage is permissible for you to, at age 16, so you can do it.
So the thing you mentioned is like they.
Yeah.
They, the pronoun they makes it has made life very difficult.
It's actually, I mean, the scholars.
Yeah, they mean scholars, yeah. And also they, whatever you're doing, so then you say in your mind, like, they might say this, they might do this, they might feel this, they might. Okay, that's a good issue.
And also, we must be trying to get our parents engaged in our today's social media. My father.
No, I can't do that. I can't do that.
Actually, I could do it.
Actually, I don't want them to see what I'm doing online. That's the thing that's important to be discussed. Like that they're, of course, if they're in my social media account, today making social media accounts is not a difficult task. You can do it in just minutes. So I would have another account. I would have another ID. That's again like not everybody wants to share whatever they're doing online.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Actually, it shows your weakness.
No, because they don't look at something the way I'm looking at.
Mm.
So that's like impossible for me to have them with me online.
Did you know that you could be prevailed through the things that you share with other people on social media?
Of course.
You could get some hits from other people.
Yeah, of course, it is. But in the same way, if you say that, okay, let's say if I have them, then I cannot share my opinions very widely, and I cannot say whatever I want to say. Social media means, for me, it means freedom. For me, is like a place where I can say anything I like to say. Of course, keeping in mind all the odds and every other thing. So I would like to say whatever I want to say.
It doesn't really show your personality. But it's not what you want to share a lot of things with other people, right?
Yeah.
So does it show that you're a hilarious person?
No, it might be, but it's different because when you can make people laugh, you can also make them cry. So you are strong with it.